Hi, I'm Jennifer Finney at Springbrook Family Dentistry. Wanted to talk to you guys a little bit today about your options for replacing a missing tooth. It's one of the most common questions we get here. This way you can also kind of see what the different options are and whatnot. First thing we'll start with is something called a removable partial denture. Now this can be a really good option if you have a lot of missing teeth. It's not just one tooth. Typically for just one tooth I wouldn't recommend doing something like this. Pros and cons of it, probably the most affordable option for most people as far as replacing those missing teeth. Biggest downfall though is most people don't really like the fact that it comes in and out of their mouth. They want something more permanent. And there's a part, so like for this example, this goes behind the teeth. So it takes a little getting used to that you have this big bulk of something in there, but they can work really well in the right situation. So that's the first option for replacing missing teeth. Next option is something called a bridge. Now what a bridge is, if you can see this here, is basically if you have a crown, which is also known as a cap, here's your missing tooth. We prepare the two teeth next to the area for crowns, take an impression, send it to the lab. Lab sends us back something like this, has a fake tooth in there. It gets permanently cemented in place. Pros and cons of this: it is permanent, it stays in the mouth. And it's pretty quick, so we can finish this in somewhere around 2 weeks to a month. Downfall is we may be drilling on teeth that are perfectly healthy. Typically, if you have a tooth that's never had a filling on it before, I try and stay away from this, just so we're not drilling down on a healthy tooth. The other issue you can run into is if something happens to one of your two teeth that supports your bridge, you may end up losing that fake tooth as well. So great option in some cases, not a great option in other cases. The last option, which typically is what I recommend for most people if it's doable, is a dental implant. I don't know how well you can see this from over there, but right up here. So a dental implant, basically we have a screw that takes the place of the roots of your teeth. Screw goes into the bone, and then there's a connecting piece here. That's called our abutment, and then on top of the abutment sits your crown. So nice thing here, once again, it's permanent. We also do not need to touch the other teeth. So if something ever happens to one of the teeth that's adjacent to your implant, nothing happens to your implant and vice versa. So that's the nice part. It is the more expensive option, but they do tend to last longer than bridges and partial dentures. Yeah, so that kind of wraps everything up. If you have any questions regarding your options for replacing a missing tooth, give us a call. We'd be more than happy to talk about your individual situation. Thanks.